Hello students, today we'll discuss about structure of flower. Flower is having different parts. First of all, when we have seen the flower, it is like this. These are the green color leaves which is surrounding the flower. These are termed as sepals. You must have seen these sepals when the flower is at the bud stage like this. These green leaves are sepal. Its function is to protect the flower at bud stage. So, to protect the flower at bud stage. Second part, that is the colored part, these are termed as petals. Which is also termed in Hindi as pankhudi. The function of these petals is to attract insects for pollination. We will discuss pollination afterwards. So its function is to bring about pollination. This is the part which is colored, which is having fragrance, which can attract insects. The next part which we see in bisexual flower, bisexual where both the sexes are present, like hibiscus and mustard. This is the first sex of the flower which is responsible for the reproduction process. This is the female reproductive part. Female reproductive part. This is termed as pistil. This pistil is having three parts. It is made up of three parts. The lowermost part, which is fleshy, bulky, this is termed as ovary. The long tube-like structure, which is termed as style. And the third part, which is sticky in nature, this is stigma. So, pistil is made up of three parts: ovary, style and stigma. In case of hibiscus, you must have seen the structures like this. These are basically male reproductive organs, male reproductive part, that is termed as stamen. So this is male. These are male reproductive part, which is termed as stamen. Let us discuss stamen in detail. So stamen, here you are observing the two main part, the stalk-like structure, which is termed as filament, and the upper structure is termed as anther. So this is anther. This anther consists of the yellow grain-like structure, which is termed as pollen grain. Pollen grains are nothing else. These are the carrying the male gamete. So anther consists of pollen grains. When flower get ripened, this anther get burst and it releases pollen grains in the air. And this pollen grain gets settled down on the stigma of the flower. Now, if it settles on the same stigma of the flower, then this settling process is termed as self-pollination. But if anther of one flower gets settled on the stigma of the other flower, then it is termed as cross-pollination. So what is pollination? Pollination is just the transfer of male gamete on the female reproductive part, that is termed as pollination, which is of two types, self-pollination and cross-pollination.